Okay, that transition could have gotten better. Hello, everyone. JW Shields here, broadcasting live on a day that I normally don't broadcast. Yes, to you and my other viewer, thank you so much for joining me today on the Friday Night Death slot. What is this? Well, back in the days where we just had television, if you wanted to get rid of a TV show and you couldn't just outright cancel it, you would just put it on Friday nights. Friday nights, of course, being the time where everyone has anything more interesting to do than just hang around watching television. And so I'm using it to, oh, excuse me, there we go. I'm using it to, well, have fun, just try and do a couple of things and naturally test things. You saw that transition. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to make it smoother. I think I may just give up with it. Or just, I don't know, I'm not sure. Something is going to happen. But the transition is working. I now have monitoring again, which was the reason that I started all of this. And um, we may as well do a preview of what's going to happen tomorrow because we are doing the long drive. I have my captain's hat because I realized that at 3,000 miles, it seems to be more or less the exact same distance between the Boston Yacht Hotel and Marina and the oh and the Catamaran Hotel and Spa in San Diego, California. We have done, as you can see on this map, 322 kilometers. For those of you metrically uninclined, that's 200 miles, which means, if I ever manage to, there we go. We have covered about this much. Oh, this much. Our imaginary trip from port to port is just somewhere on the outskirts of Albany. To get out of the state of New York, we need to do 561 miles, which I have no idea. Uh, uh, AI, multiply for me. I did it the wrong way around. There we go. 900 kilometers. No way we do that shit today, but it'll be fun to try when that marker hits. Oh, no. When that marker hits 560, we have managed to successfully escape New York. I didn't get you a DVD for this film, sorry. This is supposed to be just a, testing. And we're also going to be testing a couple of things on the long drive, so... first of all, we are going to get our tunes in order. I didn't get you guys a movie today. Sorry. No. Oh, there we go. But you should still have some music. Can you hear that? Okay, music. The music seems to be slightly overwhelming the game. Okay. I think that should be good enough. So let's get to driving. I say I want to cover that much, but we have some other issues. As you can see when we load here. Oh, yes. I also now have a couple of mods to make our way easier. On the top right, you should see the actual distance that we have made it to the from the starting house in a straight line. Don't mind me, I'm just going to... Yes, and I'm going to be having some of that delicious floor meat. Is it floor meat? No, it's a floor cookie. And a floor chocolate bar. Perfect. We do have some extenuating circumstances for a starter. Oh. Up. There we go. For a starter, windows are up, windows are up, windows are up. That's good. That's good, I think. This dashboard is bloody, which means I am one hit away from dying. Second, I don't think, as you can see, we don't have any food. We had a bit of an issue. But, hey, that doesn't matter. Let's go. Yeah, that speedometer is going to help things massively. If nothing else, it should dispel my paranoia about the fuel gauge. And it also means that I can see that we are going actually predictably slow. This song sounds familiar. Oh, that is not quite fast enough, is it? But that's everything the Beetle will give us. Yeah, if I could disable the rocks, I probably would. But then, I would have removed all of the challenge, and we can't have that. Ooh, maybe they have meat there. Or a sponge. Okay, know for a fact that there should be a light switch there. Gas and oil. Any other light switch around here? Nope. That's okay. Sausage. There you are, chat. You're in the back seat. A variety of doors. Oh! I think this one may actually be what I need. Yep. There we go. Let's see if it works. Yes! Perfect. And since we have a little bit remaining, that door is looking a bit scruffy, isn't it? There we go. We have a nice... okay, maybe this one. Just a little bit of work. But I don't think we have... yeah, I think I'm just going to be taking this. Just going to put that there. Here in the back seat, we can just finish closing this window. No. There we go, that one is completely closed. And I think you can... just sit right there. Oh, there we go. No time dithering, we have ground to cover. Oh, you can actually see the lights doing a hard left there. That is why the distance on our odometer on the top right and our odometer on the actual car don't match. Oh, we really are cooking now. The engine is running warm, but it's air cooled, so it's not like we have a radiator failure. Okay, that one is probably not going to have any food, so we're just going to drive right past. Nope. I thought that we could roll slightly downhill. Christ, no idea what that is. Another sound that sounds very familiar. Actually, let me just... maybe I can boost all levels. Yeah. I guess let me know if that thing just destroys your ears. I have monitoring, but the volume still needed to be adjusted. Yeah, that song sounds weirdly familiar. No idea why. Oh, that's what happens for me trying to look at chat. Oh, that was a boss. I bet that had huge reserves of fuel. I now need something to eat. Can I eat while driving? Nope! No, I can't. Okay. Let's see. Eating and driving, not the... Oh! This door is now looking a bit scruffy. Okay. Pop that wheel. Bumper. Do I actually need the mirror? Fine. License plate is still bolted in. And since I'm here, let's check the engine. We're good for oil. Okay, so we learned that. Also, we just have one sausage left. So apparently this game is post-apocalyptic, but if you look at the sky, there seems to be some sort of jet trail. That's odd. I mean, if I knew that flying a plane was an option, I would have done that instead of just driving. We are now back at cruising speed. I think I can see a boat at the distance, but that's okay. We're good for fuel and we have a good reserve. Horn still works. Oh, is there an interesting object up in the distance? I think there is. What are you and why are you glittering? Yep, that's a house. With? I think we're going to be doing a little bit of scavenging, don't you? Yeah, let's take it from the top. Don't need the gun. We can top up just a little bit, you know? No, don't drink it. Oh, fuck. Oil. Open. Fill. Close. There you go. I may also need to drink some water. Let's see. What can I scavenge from you, beetle? Well, this one for a start. Door is nice, engine is nice. Fortunately, my build is good enough that I don't actually need to scavenge anything. Can I drive it like that? Anyway, door. This is usually the pantry. Tank is filled with water. There is ammunition. There is a fully fledged motorcycle. Come on, let me jump. Oh, fuck's sake. Gas. Oil. Oh, I don't have a container of water anymore. Or do I? Yeah, here it is. It's full. Come on. There you go. Fuel tank empty, and that's oil. I think we're done here. Actually, do you have a... No, no you don't. But you do have rather good looking wheels. Are all of yours in good nick? Well, 3 of them. That works for me. No, unmount. There we go. Let us artistically set everything back up. And I'm just going to take this hubcap anyway, just so that I have a full set. Or at least a set that's better than this one. Yep, we're done. That was a goated randomized chance. Okay, have a sausage and some bread. We should be able to make it. Yeah, it's been half an hour and I've only done 15 miles. That's more like the pace I was used to. Oof, and this road seems to be very, very flat, so no chance of me actually getting some extra performance by just letting the thing roll in neutral. Yeah, you also see those green flashes, right? Maybe it's just my graphics card dying. Yeah, I see an awful lot of green lights. Hi. Would you happen to have some meat? Okay, that is a fucking Travant. There we go. Empty radiator. A V8, which I will not be putting in my car. Another meat slab. Rod, which probably not. Oil, oh, sure. What was leaking in here? Oh, that bucket. Tank empty. Alcohol. Some more oil. Yep, that is the only shitty condition wheel. Is this one any better? Yep. I think this one's the winner. Except, of course, we're going to... There we go, all set up. I have no more use for this place. Unless it has a sponge or a bottle of spray. Nope. Oh, there we go. Sponge. Right. There we go. Perfect. Now everything is neat. I'm still keeping you here for any occasion. Right, that should keep us going for a little while longer yet. I think the inky blackness of night is stop being inky and black. We are approaching daylight again. Speaking of songs that seem slightly familiar, we've entered the grasslands again. And the fuel gauge has just started touching 3/4 of a tank. Ooh, it's wiggling again. I think this is where the betas have intersections. There is a mansion over yonder and a boat even beyond that. Actually, I think those are 2 boats. Holy shit. And we're driving towards them. Very nice. Mirrors, all there. Tires, hubcaps, everything. Good, we just clipped it. Ah, fuck it, it's close enough. I'll try the stupid experiment of trying to get a barrel or 2. But now, I know a thing or 2. So, first of all, If I ever manage to put the roof down. There we go. And I can get... Sorry, chat. I know that you like going on the back seat, but how's about you join me at the front? Stay there. We're going to put the sponge there as well. As it turns out, this can be a parcel shelf. Which means I should be able to get a barrel in there. Gas, oil, gas. Perfect. Okay, that is the one with gas. Now let's find another one with... no idea what was that? Oil. Gas, oil, and diesel. Diesel. Gas, oil, diesel, and alcohol. Oil. Alcohol. Oof. Empty? Okay. Let's check the other side then. Diesel. Empty. Gas and oil. Just oil. Ooh. Yeah, you can tell that one was empty. Empty. Oil. Diesel. Wow, none of them actually have gasoline. That is surprising. Well, I think we're sticking with our... Oh no! That is 100% gas, okay. So I'm looking for the one that is 100% oil and has 50 liters of it. So it's around here. Are you it? No. Come on, I saw you a minute ago. That's 27 liters. Surely there is one with oil around here. There we go. Yeah, I'm starting to think that my GPU is not happy, and that's going to be a problem. There we go. Gas, oil. And now if I can just... Yep. Right there. Right there. Perfect. Now let's leave it open for airflow. Detach from there and attach here. This cat is now going to be very top heavy and extremely unhappy. But now I only have to stop for food and water. Speaking of which, okay, so that is food, and let's just come on, there we go. That should cover us for the next half an hour or so. The barrels are still there. Okay, let's move it, move it, move it. Because we have been streaming for an hour and we have done 25 miles. We're nowhere near close to escaping New York State for the peaceful roads of Pennsylvania, question mark? How are you doing there, Chad? Ooh, sorry that you had to hear that. Yeah, our cruising speed has been reduced by 1 kilometer an hour. No, there we go. And we don't actually seem to have any uphill or downhill bits, and we haven't had those for a while. Oh well. Reaction times on the Beetle have been dulled somewhat, but that's okay. We seem to be on the verge of the grasslands, where the grasslands and the plains compete. Nope. Goodness gracious me. Rather surprisingly, reneging and just stopping for a fucking tanker ship has actually come up as a decent decision. Even if we are not quite averaging 100 miles an hour. Ooh, that's the sunset, okay. Nice job trying to hide that rock, sunset. And now we're just under 3/4 of a tank. Good, fuel is burning away nicely. I'm guessing that the giant fuel canisters that we have in the back may have something to do with it. Yep, the sun has indeed set. You know what I haven't seen in a lot of the places that we stopped to get things, huh? A compass. We seem to have had a bump of viewers on YouTube. Hello, thank you so much for watching. I hope that that is not because we got uh, we got some music that was copyright struck. We're holding a steady 150. How much is that? 95? 92? Well, doesn't matter so long as we don't get a downhilly bit. This is the speed that we're going to be making. Yeah, and this one isn't downhilly. We're just snaking our way northwest. An hour and we have done 40 miles, well 39 miles, 39 and a half. But now we shouldn't, from here on out we shouldn't have any unnecessary stops or delays. Don't care, everything I have is perfectly fine. Oh, how high the moon, I don't know. But it is coming down. That fuel needle is actually plummeting faster than I expected, but then again, we are running flat out. Yeah, we seem to be skirting the edges of biomes and just swapping from one to the other. With the moon falling, we now have a nice beautiful sunrise again. Right behind us, you should be able to see it on the mirror. Right, I think we lost the wheel. Yep. Oh, 2 wheels, that's not good. Okay, here they are. there are the hubcaps as well, so... No, you... Do you still have the hubcap attached to you? Yes! Oh, thank Christ. And I have 3 hubcaps, which means another one lost a hubcap. Okay. One, 2, 3. What are you? So I bet you are a hubcap. Okay, I'm attaching this one to the spare. We take the sponge. Come on. There we go. I don't think the sponge works anymore. Going to carry it just in case. Oh, yeah. Probably should have picked up a hubcap from that deceased beetle like 40 kilometers ago. Yeah, that's what happens when you get distracted at the wheel, doesn't it? We're still having very flat sections. Right, we're near the 50-mile mark. An hour and 10 minutes in. Our average speed has increased. Then again, we're not stopping down at every building. Oh, it is plummeting, it is plummeting. Oh, 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 oh. That was a headlight. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we're missing a shed load of hubcaps. 3 hubcaps and a headlight. And we flew a while. Okay, here's one. The car is still working, which means I should be able to... Okay. The glove box lid? Yes. No, what the fuck are you? Oh, the radio cover. Headlight. And the final hubcap that goes here. Passenger mirror is gone though. Oh well, can't be helped. We really need to get out of imaginary New York. I don't think we'll be able to this trip, but we are going to cover a fair bit of ground. Okay. And sure enough, after that we need another break. A10. There we go. Maybe this time we won't need to stop until I need to do that again. And I'm once again flanked by boats. I'm not sure if you can see them with the bit rate of a non-partner on YouTube or Twitch, but there is a boat to my left and to my right. Yeah, I think this one may be the winner, as in run, because no, apart from the slightly paranoia causing bits on the stream last week, I think we are going to be able to get away with this run. We don't have any of the weirdness that we had in the beta, which makes sense. This was the last release that they had for the lead dev decided to just, you know, do whatever it is that he does these days, not work on this game. We are surrounded by many boats, but I am now literally carrying all of the fuel and oil that I can. Oh, that's not a boat, that's a mansion. Is this downhill enough? Nope, no it isn't. I think this may be one of the few times where I'm actually giving credit to the Teutonic way of doing things. It's very logical to have a 40-liter fuel tank on this thing. I'm carrying what, 50 liters in the back, which should be enough for a full fill up. But that means that half a tank is 20 liters, a quarter is 10, and so on. So I know that when I hit a quarter of a tank, I should get that barrel out. And being how we no longer have any downhill sections to speak of, that may come sooner than expected. .260, which means we are well on track to at least doing 100 miles on this stream. And I may actually go a little bit longer, because we're going into the weekend, aren't we? Oh, there we go. Oh shit. We are getting the fuck out of the road. That is not enough warning. There we go. Oh god, that's never not scary. I mean, I think functionally the A-Thing actually does nothing. But I don't want to fall into the green light. What if I get probed? It's in the middle of the desert, there is nobody else here. Bus in the middle of the road, but I'm used to that. Oh, we're actually going uphill again, if that speed is anything to go by. Ooh, it's starting to struggle again. I have no idea why, I just have two 55-gallon oil drums on the back. Okay, we're leveling out, we're leveling out. That sounds slightly weird and familiar. I'm going to trust that all of the hubcaps stayed in place. Oh boy, we're still struggling. Hey Joe, thanks for joining the stream, bud. We're just trying to make some progress around here. And check if my audio monitoring now works again. Yes, it does. Ooh, the uphill section is not doing me any favors. That was preferable to hit any of the rocks. $70. Still climbing. I did think about getting the motorcycle, but the motorcycle cannot carry... Oh, cannot carry that. Or all of that food, or you. Chat as represented by that little Chihuahua plush thingy. I've gotten everything necessary to just not stop for a while. And I intend to do that. Oh no, this thing, oh, the bike can actually do 120, that's nice. Didn't know about that. This one has a cruising speed of 150, but we're going uphill and we are loaded to the gills. So it is struggling. I'm hoping for a downhill bit. because that fuel needle is plummeting. Oh! Oof. Maybe I'll see something about finding that motorcycle. Christ, there's a familiar sounding tune. Okay, we're back to 140, that's good, and I'm going to assume that I didn't lose any hubcaps. There we go, we can cruise a little bit like that. And save just a tiny little bit of fuel. About that much fuel. There you go, 48, 49. Bus in the middle of the road, bus in the middle of the road. No, tanker trailer in the middle of the road, that's slightly more unusual. There we go. The Beetle seems to be a little bit slow to rev, doesn't it? Oh, I can see when we're going to start going uphill again, we're back in the desert. So it seems the desert has the most elevation changes. And then, rather unsurprisingly, the plains are rather plain. Christ, a garage and a gas station. You know what? I thought about putting a V8 on it and it's going to be a lot faster, but apart from it consuming an awful lot more fuel, the other thing that I like about this thing is that it's air cooled. So I do have water, but it's just to drink. I don't share my water supply with the car. Oh no, I did see the buildings. I'm just ignoring the buildings because I have all of the supplies that I need. And I'm trying to make up mileage. As much as I enjoy the long drive is not going to last forever. We're going uphill and this thing is losing speed again. Oh. $60. 50. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. We're not losing speed, which is all I expect from you at this one. Okay, there we go. Still going uphill, but less so. Oop. Are we going down again? Yes, we are. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, one has to be wary with the elevation changes. Fortunately, that speedometer, which I can't see at the moment because it's white on very, very clear. Maybe if I find something that's gas efficient, I could consider swapping it, yes. Though, unfortunately, this Beetle is my starting car, and I have gotten it pretty fucking nice. Look at that hood. That hood is soaring shiny. I have new wheels on it. All of the tires had hubcaps last I checked. It would need to be something pretty special and pretty fuel economic to make me consider swapping it. I'm thinking something like a ladder station wagon, but even then. My plan, as evidenced by the little captain's hat that my model is wearing. What do you mean model? That's not very kayfabe. As evidenced by the captain's hat I'm wearing, wink, wink, I'm winking, is to drive this Beetle clear across the 5,000 kilometers of this off-road that there is on this map. I worked out that that is the distance from a yacht club in Boston to a hotel and resort in San Diego, and I have a map that showcases roughly where I am based on that trip. As of the start of this stream, I was just stuck somewhere in the east of New York State, not New York City, New York State. Ooh, episode. I don't know. I have been doing this. I think this is episode 4 of this particular stream. I tried to do a run at first, and I had this beautiful red Dacia to do it. But unfortunately, I selected a beta version, and the beta version started collapsing onto itself. It got so bad that it crashed my computer, and not a soft crash. Not a soft crash like, ooh, you know, restart the software. No, crash, reboot the computer, check if nothing broke sort of crash. Which is when I decided that the beta was probably a bad idea for this sort of thing. I got the latest stable version, which is this one. And I was trying to hit the randomizer to get a Lara wagon. I didn't, I got a Beetle convertible, but it seems to be working for me so far. We're going uphill again. Yeah, that last message of yours, if that is true, do kindly remove thyself from my stream, because this is an 18 plus stream and I swear like a sailor sometimes. Not even joking. Oh! Okay, it's time to stop. We actually did manage to do a full okay. Let's check. Hubcap. Look at this Beetle, huh? It looks like it just left the dealership. This is special. Okay. I'm going to do that. And fix that. Eat a little bit of that meat. Drink a little bit of that water. And we can keep going. Oh, that's right. We are on an incline, so that start is going to be very complicated. Unbelievable, almost 2 hours and I still have not covered 100 miles. Which means I have been averaging like about 50 miles an hour over this past stream. Oh, I can see the road snaking all the way there. Yeah, I like red as well, but I want to keep this as close to unmodified as possible for the trip. The idea is that it just recreates what Americans used to do way back when they didn't have jet planes, and they would get all of their family, as represented by you, Chat, there in the passenger seat, and road trip across the country. Ooh, 90 miles. we may actually be averaging more than 50 miles an hour. Okay, still going uphill. Average speed suffering a little bit because of that. Well, when I first started this run, the first car that I got was a Trabant, and I really fucking hate that Trabant. So I just kept loading until I got something better. Again, I wanted to keep doing it until I got a Lada, but the randomizer on this thing is built in such a way that if you don't that is just going to spawn the same car over and over again for a couple of minutes. And as I am an unprofessional streamer, an amateur streamer, I went ahead and didn't have the world prepared before starting the stream. So we had Trabant, one weird two-stroke van, which, to be fair to the two-stroke van, it would have been a lot easier to keep the to store all of these oil and fuel barrels on that one instead of this. And then finally I got this Beetle, and at that point I had been pulling cars for about 10-15 minutes, and well, I try to be a bit more mindful of the viewer's time. Yeah, I saw the motorbike at the back of the house, and I found the engine and everything else. I just really didn't want to do this on the motorbike. Less space to carry things, and I am a bit of a pack rat. I blame Fallout on that one. They encourage you to just have everything. Jesus Christ. We're still climbing. We're stuck doing 50. Okay, there we go. Downhill again, and then I'm thinking uphill again. Oh. Did I drop some frames? Goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. We're going downhill. I just got distracted. Yeah. Sorry about that. It seems like we dropped a frame or two. It should be back to normal now. I do apologize for that. No idea what happened. Okay, this is a little bit too fast for a beetle. And there we are. Oh. Okay, I think I'm going to need to keep it at about 180 or so. At 200 I can't even attempt to brake gently. There you go, we're on cruising speed again. Driving and I'm speeding and I'm vigorously Actually, no. I think the first car that they put on the game was a van or something. Okay, we're going uphill again, so let's just... There. $300 perfect. If I manage to do 10 miles in the next 5 or 6 minutes or so, which I won't, it means that I am in fact averaging 60 miles an hour, which is actually not that bad for a beetle. Oh, this uphill is lethal. But now we're going down again, I think. For a bit. Still not hitting 80. Come on. Oh, another uphill bit. Okay, 304 miles, so 52 miles an hour. Oh my. Oh god, we're falling back into 50 miles an hour again. Luckily, I think we may be approaching a downhill bit. Indeed we are. Let's not let it go to waste. Oh, I see the road going. Oh, now it's uphill again. Yeah, this entire desert has been uphill. Oop, 50. Still 50. 40. Oh, goodness. I suppose something like 45. Are we leveling up? Are we leveling off? Think we are. And at around the 2 hour mark, I have actually done 308 miles, which means my average speed is 54. 54 is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, we're gaining speed again. And we're losing it. And we're gaining it. And so the game of elevation changes continues. Let's see. Oh. What I'm doing now is changing the key bindings so I can have redundant controls to accelerate and brake. Because... oh, that didn't save. Come on. Oof. Oh, here we go. Because believe it or not, after driving for... oh, there we go. Throttle brake, yeah. That should deal with it. Yeah, believe it or not, after 2 hours, my driving hand is getting very sore. Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. And of course it's natural for the game to put huge fucking rocks right in the middle of the road. Well, it was close enough. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Handbrake off. Cut off. Nope. There we go. Okay, what are we missing? Headlight and hubcap. Where or where could they be? I see one of them. I think it's the hubcap. Not the thing that I wanted to see. I would have preferred to see the headlight. This is a rock. Oh, this is bad. Oh, it's right there. Well, the hubcap is. No, that's the headlight. Okay. I think I can live without the hubcap for now. Oof. There we go. Wait. I'm supposed to pull over for food and drink and other bare necessities, shouldn't I? Yeah. Okay. Close. There you are, chat. That's you. Wait, that one and just a tiny drink of water. And we're up again. Okay, we're going to be downhill for a bit. That should help us with acceleration. It's not helping us very much. Are we still going uphill and it's just different levels of uphill? I think that's the case. Holy shit. There we go. I can see the road snaking up towards that mansion. Oh, it isn't heading that way. There you go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. It's struggling. It's doing 30. It's not even doing 30. Okay, no, this bit is downhill. Why are there always big hills where, well, from what I gather, the lead developer of the game was trying to develop some new way to procedurally generate the terrain before he kind of sort of abandoned the game. So I'm guessing that this is one of the solutions that he came up with. Okay, it's no longer rolling downhill, that's a problem. My oh my, we really are struggling. Is that how that works? You're born in March and you have a higher chance of liking music. Does it change for genres? Like if you're born in, I don't know, June or whatever, do you just like classical more? What up? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, now we're barely doing 10. Okay, so before we run out of daylight, let's just do a routine checkup on this thing. Because we have all of our tires. Oh, we burned a fair bit of oil. That's okay. I have... Is it this one? I think this one is the one with oil. Yeah, that's the one with oil. So we burned a bit. And that may be negatively affecting our performance. Okay. I just stick around like that. Okay. Holy shit, is this a steep hill? Okay. Okay, so already we have a positive change in performance. Not extremely noticeable, but it's there. Oh my, we are struggling. Oh, 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 oh. Christ alive, we're still going uphill. Running out of gears. Oh shit. Bunnies can cross safely in front of this car. It's going so slow that there's no chance that I hit one. Okay. There you go. We're at the other side. Right, let's give you a check. Wheel, hubcap, wheel, hubcap. Wheel, no hubcap, wheel, hubcap. A wheel, some gasoline, some oil. Ah, what the hell? Close that, lest we want all of the oil escaping. Oil, more oil. No hubcaps and no food around. Oh, so the first 2 hours of completely flat terrain were just to lull me to a false sense of security. Okay, good, we're doing 60 again. Good luck changing apps, buddy. Ah, why does this keep happening? Okay, let's see. Wheel? Curiously enough, a wheel with a hubcap. Okay, here's everything that we're missing, except the wheel hubcaps. Okay. Oh, that's not good. And it's still rolling. Where the fuck is my car? Yeah, I think we just... Okay. Fortunately, it did stop me just at the moment where... Oh, the hubcaps disappeared. But the door and the bumper... Yeah, that one's going to be an issue. Does this one still work? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, we're just going to leave the car like that. And figure out whether we can find that missing wheel. Rock, rock, rabbit. Oh, that wheel is fucking gone, kids. Right. Yeah, cactus was destroyed. No sign of a wheel. Bye-bye, Joe. Take care, bud. Thanks for coming down to the stream tonight. Close. There. Okay, so... Oh, the different wear levels on the tires are making this very difficult indeed. And this terrain now looks fucking lethal. Oh, but think of all of the fuel that I saved. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, we have a tiny building here. Surely they have like a sponge or something. No, but I'll tell you what they have. And it's in way better condition than my spare. Oh, I have another meat slab in there. Goodness gracious me. Chat, hold that for a moment, would you? Empty chocolate bar, fuel. No sponge, no nothing. Okay. Sorry, just stay there. I'm on track to maintaining 50 miles an hour at this rate. Oof. Okay, here we go. What the hell are those hills? Ah, shit. Come on. That's right, you can do it. Hold 30 kph. That's right, rabbit. Stay there. Yeah, I'm gonna need to have to wash this real soon. Fortunately, that's a garage. Bits of Wartburg, bits of Wartburg. Shiny new tire. Come on, mount it. Nice new white wall with... Oh. Hey. What is it? Well, the hubcap fucking disappeared. This tire is in better condition, so this is the one that we are going to be taking. Football, coolant filled with alcohol. No, you're on a lot of currency. Yep. Grill for a golf. Trunk clear underneath that one. Well, that was a bit of a thought. I'll need to find somewhere else where they can have like a sponge or something. Right, the grasslands have much more stable elevation changes. Though they are still absolutely wreaking havoc on my average speed. There we go, we're picking up speed again. Okay, we're back to the cruising speed. Right? See, this is more the downhill experience that he said. Okay. Let's check. Wheels still attached. No hubcaps. Except for the one. Still have wheels, still have mirrors. We can keep going. Okay, 3:30, I am absolutely just averaging 50 miles an hour. Okay, here we may actually have a sponge. Come on. Where is an entrance? There is an entrance. Nothing of note here. Well, water. Not sure if that is useful. Gasoline, toilet, paint. Here we go. I think that's all I needed. Okay, that thing goes there. Okay, it doesn't have any. Fuel tank empty. So will be all of these compartments, I presume. Coolant filled with oil. The oil tank not filled. Well, I think we can live without hubcaps. Oh goodness, is it that late? Huh. For a test stream, we certainly have done exhaustive testing. And I believe we're coming to the end of our time. We're going uphill again. What time? Come on. There we go. Now we just have to wait the requisite hour before we make it back to cruising speed. It looks very British around here. Starting to worry that I might get stabbed. There we go, back to cruising speed. Oh god, a downhill section that is not about to give me a heart attack. Let's still just You're on the edge of caution there. Nearly died. Twice. Rabbit in the middle of the road. That would have been lethal. Okay, survived the downhill bit. Hit the rock. I'm gonna have to see about that autosave. Okay. Why did we lose this time? Tires are all there. All be hubcapless. Sand hubcaps. Bumpers. Mirrors. Okay, that was fine. Right, 337 miles. We covered 137. Yeah, I'm just going to keep playing for a bit until we... Well, until the music stops. Then I pull over and we save. How are you doing there, chat? You good? Okay. There we go. 70, 80. And I think 80 is going to be good enough for a bit here. Oof. Come on. You can do it. Alright, and as we approach hour three or thereabouts of stream, I've done 340 miles. Uh, I would have to break a calculator for that one. Yeah, that's 140 in 3. $48? Somewhere in that neighborhood, I think. There you go, we're nearing cruising speed again. Yeah, rocks come at you fast at that speed. Okay, that's apparently how you're supposed to brake. Just tap it very gently. And don't be afraid of using the shoulders. Okay, we're leveling off. Okay, turning in here. This is a problem. It is a... I don't think it's even a physics model problem, it's just a beetle problem. This thing is rear heavy with all of the associated handling disadvantages. Coming up on 350 miles. You know, that just means that we are uh 12% of the way. More like 11 actually. Yep, continue your march towards a quarter of a tank. Oh, oh, alien again, alien again. No, out of the road. Oh, that shit is scary. Start. There we go. Pretty cool, we had two spaceships on this particular run. Perfect music to just drive the fuck out of this road. I think... Yep, I think that we are coming up on the end. And... Yep. Music is off, so let's just ease to a natural stop. We are not doing that. Let's just... $354 miles. So that's going to be... $154 in about... Yep, still averaging about 50 miles an hour. So, let's save. Started at 322 kilometers and we now are at 570. 250. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And we're going to do a little bit of that tomorrow. But at this moment, switch indignation to off. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Let's pop the map up. Map, come on. Let's pop the map up and see where we are. That was 354 miles, right? So 354. We used to be. Oh, there you go. The map loading again. Stop loading again, you cretinous fuck. Yeah, 200. We were just off Albany. 354. We drove all of this bit past Syracuse. And, well, without Syracuse and on the way to Rochester. 354. We still have. Oh, God. 200. Is it? Yeah. We still have 200 miles to go. So let's see how we do tomorrow on that. At this moment, it is. Oh, okay, let's just hide this again. At this moment, just want to say thank you so much for watching. To you and my other viewer, I'm JW Shields. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch. You can follow my Twitter, which apparently is now actually occasionally updated, and my blog, which is updated much more infrequently. I'm going to be here tomorrow for more of this. Except I think I'm just going to bring like a movie for chat or something like that. We're going to consume that final eighth of a tank before we get to a quarter, fill up, and then just keep going. Monday, Doom. Wednesdays, I'm reneging on Gran Turismo. I think we can use that time better elsewhere, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, as a test stream, I think this actually worked up quite well. Let's just try the transition a little bit again. There we go. Perfect. So, until we see each other, and I really hope to see you tomorrow, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you all very, very soon.